Welcome to Xero. We have signed up to Xero account and we are now ready to start using it. But before we begin our accounting in Xero, we have to understand one key point. And that is Xero is a standard accounting software meant for millions of businesses. So we will have to introduce our business to this accounting software. So far, we have only informed this Xero accounting software about some basic information of our business like our business name, our industry, the country, the financial year, and if we have employees or not, and if we are registered for VAT or not. This is all the information that we have given to the Xero account until now. But to effectively do our accounting, we have to tell Xero a little bit more about our business. So first of all, until now we haven't told our Xero account that where are our bank accounts, in which banks we have our bank accounts, and what are the numbers of those bank accounts. Once we do that, once we tell the Xero about our bank accounts and we properly provide it our account number and configure it, Xero will be able to extract the bank statements from that automatically. Now this might not be available for all the countries there, it might not be available for your country, but it is available for all the countries, for all the banks of the United States, UK, Australia, New Zealand and many other countries. But for some countries it is still not available, but that is not important, we can still upload our bank statement manually. But the key point that I am trying to make here is, once we introduce the business details to this accounting software in detail, it will be able to do a lot more for us. The second example that I need to tell you for the basic setup is that at this moment, Xero only has one basic income account to record your business income. It does not classify the income in any further categories. But in your business, practically, you may like to expand your income, you may like to divide your income into different categories. So for example, if we talk about the services of a dental health clinic, you can see that often you would see 4 different types of services: preventive services, restorative services, orthodontic services and cosmetic services. So a business owner of this dental clinic would like to know that how much they are earning from each of these streams of income so that they can do their decision making accordingly. So to properly put an accounting system in a way that it can provide you strategic information for your business management, we will have to basically split our income into 4 categories. But of course, Xero does not know that. We will have to do this basic setup in Xero. But the good news is this basic setup in Xero is very simple and straightforward. All you need to do is to click here on your business name and then click on the settings, right click on it and open it in the new tab so that we have our original window open here. And this is organization setting window. We will be doing these settings multiple times in this course, so we will keep this window open here. So the very first setting that we need to do here is for the bank accounts. We need to introduce our bank accounts to the system, and we also need to tell system about our categories of income. And this setting will be available here in the advanced settings. So once you click on this, you will see this different pane here. And the setting that we need to apply here is called chart of accounts. So basically all the accounts, your bank accounts, your income accounts, your expense accounts are referred to in accounting softwares as chart of accounts. And once you come here, you can see that you have different categories here. You have all accounts and then assets, and then you have liabilities and equity and expenses and revenue, and archive means the accounts that have been deleted. So let me explain you all of these one by one. All the income that you make in your business is referred as revenue. So for example, for a dental clinic, all the income that they will be making providing the services will be falling under the revenue category. So if I click on the revenue category, you will see that here you only have sales, other revenue and interest income for now, which means that right now if I have to record my income in this Xero account, I only have three options: sales, other revenue and interest income. But we need to define our income in four different categories. So what we will do is we will click on this add account here, and first of all from this account type we will scroll down and find the income account or revenue account to say. Here you can see we have revenue, and in the revenue you will see that if it is sales or revenue or other income. So sales and revenue are the same things, don't worry about them. But other income will be the income which will be non-operating income. I mean that the income that is not related to the main operations of the business. For example, interest income. So when you have some additional funds in your business, you would deposit that in your bank account and you will be earning interest over that. So that is an income, but that is not related to the main operations of the business. So we call that other income, I mean non-operating income. So right now I want to define four categories of income which are the main categories. So I will click on this revenue here. If you like to click on sales, that is fine too. Click on revenue, and here let us give a unique code. Now this coding is a little bit important. You can actually put any number here, but let's not put any number. Let's follow a system, and that system is, if you will notice here in the background, the income codes that are appearing here are in a number of 200 and then 260 and then 270. So what I will do is I will prefer to have an account code that will begin with 2, and then it will be something like, if I am talking about operating, it will be 201, 202, something like that. And if I am talking about non-operating, that will be 270 plus. Why I am saying that? Let me explain you. So if I close it now, you can see that the main sales and other revenue are falling here with 200, other revenues falling with 260, and then interest income is coming as 270. So right now I'm going to define the main income here, so I will be adding it here as 201, 202, 203, or even better, you can use the numbers as 205, 210, 215. This is because you can then additionally add some child accounts, like if you want to have 202 and 3 later on, you will always have the room. So doing 205, 210 will be better option. So going back, add account, here click on the revenue or sales, both are okay, and then I will say it is 205, and then it is telling you that if this code is available or not. So if you have already used a code already, it will tell you that it is not available. And let's add a name now. So my first category is going to be preventive services, and then description is optional, you can add if you like to. And then there is a tax option. If there is sales tax that you need to apply on this, since I have already said that I'm not a tax registered company, so it is not applicable to me. And then there are some important clicks here. Show on the dashboard watch list. So do you want to see on the dashboard? I will just uncheck it for now. We can always change that later. Show in the expense claims, we are not aware of this right now, so we will not discuss it. And then enable payments to this account. Let's talk about it later on. So we will explore all these three in detail in later on lectures. Right now just add these and now click on save, and you will see that you now have your first account here, that is preventive services. So if you like to delete these standard accounts here, you can definitely do that. You can delete the sales. Let's do that right now. Just click on it and click on delete, and you can see it is going to be deleted or archived. And just give it a second, and this account has gone. Similarly, you can delete the other revenue as well and the interest income as well, but since we will often need that, I will keep it here. Now after the preventive services, I will add just one more account for you, and then you will add the remaining two as your homework. So I will click on add account. This is going to be revenue again. So rather than clicking on the scroll down and finding it all the way, I will just write REV and it will give me the account. And then the code is going to be 210. Let's see if it is available. Of course it is. And the account name is going to be Restorative Services. And of course it is not applicable to tax, no VAT here. And then click on save, and you can see we have added one more account. So please do a small homework right now. Just do add two remaining accounts as well, which are orthodontic services and cosmetic services. I will also be doing that right now. And in the next lecture, let us continue this journey of customizing our chart of accounts